We will define whether professional communicators remain respected or become a discredited profession, whether our employers and clients will remain respected or discredited, whether we will remain true to IABC's values or become misinformation mercenaries. Disinformation detection will now be a core capability of professional communicators. Per the Edelman Trust Barometer, societal leadership is now a core function of business. Business is seen as the only institution both competent and ethical. Business must lead in breaking the cycle of distrust. Business must fill the void left by government. We who advise businesses, we who communicate for businesses, we who communicate about businesses, we have power. And with that power, we have responsibility. We have a responsibility to know that disinformation is real, to know that disinformation is dangerous, to know that disinformation destabilizes society and puts lives at risk. We have a responsibility to recognize the patterns, to detect disinformation quickly, and to prevent it from taking root, to avoid being misinformation mercenaries who pass along the disinformation either for personal gain or because of indifference. We have a responsibility to help our own organizations resist when tempted to engage in disinformation or to spread misinformation. We have a responsibility to raise the alarm, to call out disinformation in politics, to call out disinformation in business, to call out disinformation on social media, and to promote accurate information. So here's my ask of each of you. Can you commit to becoming a disinformation detector and to be an accurate information defender? Truth matters. And as an IABC member, you are expected to tell the truth, to communicate accurately. This means heightening our vigilance, verifying the accuracy of what we communicate. But we can also use our communication skills to be agents of change. Take what you hear at this conference and take it home and share it and discuss it with your colleagues in your companies and with the communication organizations in your own countries. Brainstorm with your colleagues in your countries, in your organizations, what detecting disinformation looks like to you, what standing up against disinformation looks like to you, what promoting accurate information looks like to you. And here's my further call to action. I call on all organizations of professional communicators, IABC, PRSA, IPRA, Institute for Public Relations, Page Society, Society of Professional Journalists, all organizations of professional communicators, to recommit to the core value of truth and accuracy, to make that renewed commitment known to their members, and to develop programs to equip members to be effective disinformation detectors and accurate information defenders. I further call on institutions of higher education, journalism schools and journalism departments at universities, university programs that teach public relations, corporate communication, strategic communication, marketing, internal communication, to recommit to strongly embed the power of truth and accuracy in their curriculum, and further to equip their students to be effective disinformation detectors and accurate information defenders, and to know how to navigate among conflicting duties, including the duty to warn. I further call on media companies, television networks, newspapers, blog companies, podcast companies, social media platforms, to not be seduced by the immediate gain from creating disinformation and spreading misinformation, to create structures to detect disinformation effectively, to prevent those who spread disinformation or misinformation from using their platforms. And I invite all of you to join me in this call to action.